Yeah. Yeah. Shit out there, we like to party. Listen up, yeah, it's time to
Lovelies,
start.
welcome back to my channel. Before we get into the fun, I wanted to just take a moment and talk with you guys. So recently I've had some not so nice, nicey, passive-aggressive comments in the comment section. And before you click out to go see what they are, I've already deleted them. I took a step back and thought about my philosophy around comments, and I really do try and get back to everyone who takes the time to make a comment on my channel. I really appreciate you guys, and it's a moment that you take out of your day to show me some love or offer an opinion or ask a question, and I really do value that. However, recently there was someone who sort of sandwiched a passive-aggressive comment between something that was sort of nice, but at the end of the day it was very, very clear that she had some not so nice opinions about me and others who are from where I'm from. I'm not going to call this person out, and I just want to take a moment to let you guys know my philosophy on those things. I will not engage. There is nothing that you can write in the comment section that's going to make me go toe-to-toe with you. There's nothing that you can write in my comment section that's going to, just get me off my game. It's just not going to happen. So if you happen to be one of those people who are watching and you don't like me, if my voice annoys you, if you think I'm fake, if you think what I have is fake, then just click out. Click out. You don't have to watch this. There are millions of other people on YouTube, and there's a lot of content out there. And so if you're feeling some kind of way, I just encourage you to find something that speaks to you, and that's all. I couldn't imagine coming on someone's channel and saying something passive aggressive, and I don't care if you wrap it in an LOL. I don't care if you, say something that's a backhanded compliment. I'm just not going to stand for it. I have to say this one individual who commented, there was a subscriber who immediately went to bat for me, and I thank you for that. That was just so kind of you. And, I definitely not expected, but just very, very sweet. My goal is to create a space where we can talk about luxury and career and life and as women in a very safe space. And that means a space that's going to be free of just drama and passive-aggressive nonsense. So I encourage you, if you are a troll, I ask you to fee-fi-fo-fum somewhere else and go comment on someone's channel where you're going to get at least what you're looking for, which is a reaction. And so I don't want to devote too much time to this, but I did want to make it clear that that type of thing just won't be tolerated on my channel. Now, if you're welcome to disagree with me, you're welcome to have a different opinion on what I bought. If I'm hauling something that's a luxury item and you've had a bad experience, I want to hear that all. But when there are comments attacking who I am and my character, yeah, I'm so unbothered that they're just going to get deleted, and I'm going to wish you love and light and wish you well, and then I'm going to move on. So it's just not worth your time to do that on this channel. All right. And so with that, happy 2018. I am back. This is my first video of 2018. What you're about to watch is a two-part haul. I love you for tuning in. And if you got any questions or comments, right there, leave them below. I love interacting with you guys. All right. Hope you enjoy. Bye. Hey guys, Happy New Year and welcome back. I am so excited for this video. I'm so excited to share with you. I have a pretty epic haul, and it is pretty much all luxury. So if you like that kind of thing, please stay tuned. I'm going to get to filming that after I eat my lunch. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay guys, Happy New Year. I'm so glad to be back with you. I have a massive haul, like I said. I have hit 2018 with a bang. I have gotten a whole bunch of new stuff. I was ticking stuff off of my wish list, and I had a bunch of fun doing it. So I thought that I would share some things with you. Most of this is luxury, some of it is not, but just stuff that I liked, loved, needed to add to my wardrobe or my collection. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the first one that I'm going to unbox, I purchased from Neiman Marcus, and I'm going to unbox this first for a very specific reason. So this item is from David Yurman, and this is, let me see if it says on the receipt what it's actually called. Okay, yes, it does say the name of it. So it comes in this little pouch, and it is this. Let's see. This is called the 5mm crossover bracelet, and this is in silver and gold. And the reason why I wanted to unbox this for you right now is because I have my other two David Yurman bracelets, cable bracelets on, and whenever I wear them together, I feel like there's something missing, right? I've got this one that has the clasp, and then this one that's kind of open, and I wanted to add a little bit more gold to the mix. And so I purchased this, which I think just adds a little bit more, something more to the arm candy. I'm still not done building out my arm. I'd like the link bracelet to put in between here as well, and then I think I'll be done. But I thought since both are sort of clasp, both the ones that I have are sort of clasp bracelets, that this would be an amazing addition to my David Yurman arm collection. So that is the way that that looks, and I love it, and I'm very, very glad to add this to my wardrobe. I'm going to take the tag off, and I will be wearing this today. So that is item number one. All right, the next two things I'm going to show you are things that I've already worn, so it's not an unboxing, but I am absolutely loving them. So I bought from Nordstrom 2 pairs of Spanx leggings, and the first pair is their seamless legging, which is literally as it sounds. I don't know how they do it. Well, there's a seam on the inside, but everything is so smooth, and these hold you in nicely. My only gripe with this is they put the tag here, and when I rip the tag off, it's snagged. So I'm very annoyed by that, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna, it didn't, degrade the performance. So I'm not going to make a big fuss about that and take it back, but I wish they had put the tag just in a better situation that would help you, or a better place that would help you take it off a little bit more easily. And then the second are these leather-like leggings, which are so cute. I wore them the other day with a gray merino wool V-neck sweater that I got from J. Crew. I could also haul that. I don't haul everything that I buy on this channel, and that's one of those things. But these are so, so great because they give you that leather look, but comfortable. I've got 2 other pairs of leather pants, one that's more of a coated denim, and then the other that's a true leather legging. And all 3 are great, but these are just weekend comfortable. Okay, next I'm going to go from here to show you another thing that I bought from Nordstrom. I'm on the fence as to whether or not I'm going to keep this, but I've been looking to add another one of these to my collection, or my wardrobe, for a while. And this is just a striped boat neck, long sleeve t-shirt from Rag & Bone. The one that I have is cotton, and it's not ribbed like this one. If you can tell, this material is ribbed. And it's from Loft, and I bought that probably 9 years ago, and I love it, but it's seen better days, and I've been looking to replace it for that long, and I've not found anything that's been as great as that top, which I've probably paid, I don't know, $30 for. This one I paid a lot more, and that's another reason why I'm struggling, is just the price. I'll link this below, but if this will stand the test of 10 years like my other one did, it would definitely be a great investment. So this is by Rag & Bone, and it is a navy blue striped. Another detail I like is the piping on the side. It just adds a little something special to it, and I think it's light enough weight where you could wear it in the summer. We're going to be traveling a lot, so I think this would be great to wear on the plane where it's really cold, and then change into something a little lighter once you get to the destination. This is another accessory, and it is from Hermes. Here's the box, here's the bag, the receipt, and of course the beautiful orange box. And this is something that I've been lusting after for a while. There is an Hermes here in Atlanta, but it's honestly not that great. It never really has a bunch of stock in it. And for my bracelets, I wear a size, a large. I have to have a large, especially in the enamel, and I just gave it away. But this is a bracelet, and so they just don't have very much in stock, which shocks me because people in Atlanta aren't exactly usually the tiniest people on the face of the earth. Anyway, I bought this bangle. Let's see. Darn it. Oh, here we go. And it is from Hermes. And I wanted something super neutral that I could pair with a lot of things. And this was the answer to that. I don't know why this is. So it's just beautiful. I also ordered another one that's a thinner one that has sort of like a filigree type pattern on it, but I thought it'd be beautiful for stacking. And I love this. I absolutely love this. My mom used to wear bangles like this all of the time. When I say like this, I don't mean like Hermes, because that was definitely not something we were affording as a family, but they always look so beautiful on her. And I think that this will be great on me, especially as summer comes around. So this is a beauty by Hermes, and when the smaller bracelet comes in, I will show you how that looks with this. So loving that. The next items that I'm going to show you are actually a couple of clothing items, and I popped into COS yesterday, and I got a couple of things there. Let's see the receipt here. So one is this navy sweater, which I thought was so cool. It has kind of buttons down the side, and it's kind of a thinner material, which I prefer my sweaters to be. I don't like a lot of added bulk, but it's got the sweater detail down the side, the button detail down the side, and I think that this is going to look really great. And, ooh, it looks good with the Chanel earrings as well. If you guys have never been into COS, COS is like kind of streamlined, modern type of clothing. Not everything in there is my cup of tea, but a lot of times you can go in there and pick up a lot of really good basics, like a good merino wool sweater, a good V-neck sweater, items like this, and items like the next one that I'm going to show you. This, you guys know I'm a sucker for a white shirt, and this is more of a tunic style shirt that's a peplum, but it's got a plain mandarin collar, and I think this would look good with pretty much anything. Skinny jeans, leather leggings. I could wear them with the Spanx leggings I just showed you. I could pop on an Hermes scarf and be good to go. So I thought that this was just a really great basic piece, and you know, just something I love to have in my wardrobe. Right now I probably have about 20 white shirts of different styles. Okay, so the next item that I'm going to haul is another white shirt, and this is from Nordstrom. This is by a brand called Louis, which I think I've talked about in the past, but what I loved about it is this detail of the button sort of at the waist down to the bottom of the shirt, which you can open and close and create different looks. I told you guys I'm a white shirt junkie, and that is the case. I actually bought this a couple months ago, this exact shirt, but I usually wear a size large in shirt, and these run a little bit narrow, so I had to exchange it for an extra large, which I had forgotten to do until I went to the Nordstrom website, just shopping around, and I realized that this had gone on sale for considerably less than I paid for it. So I hadn't worn the other one. I took it back, and I ordered this one online, and it's come in, and this should fit just fine. Oh, by the way, just for sizing, on the Spanx leggings, they can kind of run a little bit small. So I wear an extra large in any size, and that rag and bone shirt that I showed you, that's a large. So yes, here is the shirt, and I think it's really cool. And again, will add to my white blouse collection. All right, so let's put this away. I know you guys are here for some bags, and yeah, I got bags for you. And the first one is going to be one that I have wanted for a long time. I've got a friend who has one, and it looks so chic when she carries it. She has got amazing style, and I hemmed and hawed over it for a long time because before I purchase a luxury item, I like to make sure that it is the right thing for me, not just a thing that looks great on someone else that I think would look great on me. You know, when you're spending that kind of money, you don't want to make a mistake. And I'm not saying that I haven't made mistakes in the past, but I like to try and invest in something that's really going to serve me. And especially since the return windows are not that generous, I like to try and get it right. Exceptions would be if you buy it back from Nordstrom. They're extremely accommodating. As long as it's not worn and beat up and that kind of thing, they'll take it back just like any other item. But they tend not to carry as much like high-end luxury. As a matter of fact, if you guys are in California, where I was just recently, I just moved to Atlanta, the Nordstrom at Valley Fair now carries Chanel, like bags and shoes and accessories, all of it. And I've got a sales associate that I love. His name's Alex, who I work with there, who sends out pictures. So he'll blast what they have at Chanel and what the prices are, and he can ring remote and ship out. So my point to that is I try and make I went on a bit of a tangent, but I try and make the right choice. And I've got people who I rely on who understand my style, or even if they don't understand my style, they'll just blast me everything they have so that I can pick and choose what works for me. So in any event, the next bag I'm not going to show you I'm going to show you is not a Chanel. There are a few Chanel bags that are going to be in one of this two-part haul. But this one I bought from Celine. And I am so super excited about this one because this is something, I have nothing like this in my collection. Absolutely not. So here's the little cover that they put on it when it's in the bag. This is not the dust bag. This is just a cover to make sure it doesn't get messed up. And the lady was so sweet. I bought this in the Celine in Saks Fifth Avenue here in Atlanta in Phipps Plaza. And here is the dust bag. Now this is not going to rock anybody's world because this is not like it is a brand new, nobody's ever seen it bag, but I absolutely love it. And I feel like it's a trial for how I will like a Birkin. And it is the Celine Mini Luggage. It is in this absolutely gorgeous gray color. They had one on display that was black, but I don't need any more black bags. They also had one on display that was tan, and I'm just not a tan. It has to be a very specific tan, especially for because of my skin color. And she said, we've got one more neutral color in the back. And I said, what is it? And it was this pretty little girl. I absolutely love this. It smells so good. It is so well constructed. I like that that it has a zip top closure. The leather is that pebbled leather that you know is going to look beautiful and last for absolutely ever. And then on the inside, when you open it up, it has this absolutely luxe suede interior. Oh, this is just stunning. This is just gorgeous, and I feel so blessed to have this in my collection. Now, the cons of this bag are that it can be pretty heavy if you load it down with stuff, and especially because it is not a crossbody bag at all. This is a bag that you would wear in the crook of your arm. I did try and put everything in my purse. I was carrying a Chanel when I went in and looked at this. I put everything that was in my Chanel in here, and it still wasn't bad. But this is not the lightest bag that you're going to carry. And then the other con I already mentioned is that it does not come with a crossbody strap. But I absolutely love this. This is so beautiful. Let me show you the other side. Just really well made. I asked the sales associate what this little part was for, and she said she thinks it was inspired by the original luggage that had this little hook on it for people to put their tickets or, you know, just the luggage identifier. But she says she sees a lot of people put their sunglasses on this. So God, I'm so excited to carry this one. I love this to pieces. And I know that this is going to be a classic for years to come. They used to come in a larger variety of colors. And I mean, when this was the hot bag to have, I've seen it in navy, I've seen it in red, I've seen it in a lot of colors. But they've now scaled back to making this only in the neutral colors, which is fine by me. That kind of tends to be the land in which I play. So I absolutely love this. And I'm so glad to have scored it. So the last thing that I want to show you in part 1 of this haul is this item right here. It is from Gucci, and this will be actually not my first Gucci bag ever, but the only Gucci bag at this point that I own. So gave away the fact that it's a bag. I'm terrible at surprises. This is not going to be something that you've seen all over YouTube. So no, it is not a Marmont. No, it is not a camera bag. No, it is not a Dionysus. It is something different, and I absolutely loved it. I went into Neiman Marcus, and I was looking around, and I saw this, and I picked it up, and I kind of hummed and hawed over it. I was like, oh, I really love it. I put it down. You know, didn't ask the sales associate to take it off the shelf. I put it down, came back, looked at it, asked the sales associate to take it off the shelf, petted it for a while, came back, brought the David Yurman bracelet that I have on actually at this point right now, and I was like, I can't stop thinking about it. I have to have it. So without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and open this bad boy. Here's the box. So here we go, the Gucci box. And we've got, she's right in there. Let's go ahead and take her out. Here's an interior dust bag. And here she is. Oh, there we go. I absolutely love this bag. If you can see, it is red suede, and I'm just checking her out. And it's got the Gucci type ribbon, the classic Gucci ribbon down the front. It's got the Gucci logo here, and it is actually lined in black leather. And what I especially love about this is you see it here as a clutch. And there is actually a chain in here that makes it a shoulder bag. And so I've always loved an oversized clutch, which is what this would be. If I had to estimate dimensions, I would say it's about 13 inches wide and maybe about 6 inches high. Okay, here we are. So this beautiful gold chain just makes it so classic and pretty. So I did, when I was at the store, look at the Dionysus, however you say it, and there was a pink and green one there, and it was so pretty, and those are my sorority colors. But I really took a step back and said, you know, would that be true to your style, and is this something classic, and is this something that you could carry, you know, 10 years from now with confidence? Maybe it is. But I just felt more comfortable with this. I'm not in the situation where I can afford to buy a bunch of trendy bags. And given what you spend on it, it would break my heart if I looked at this in, you know, 2 or 3 years and was like, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. So this is just so lovely as a shoulder bag or as a clutch. Let me show you the inside, which is very roomy. It is broken into 2 compartments. It's got a gold zipper on the back, and it is lined, what is the material? With blue satin material. It's kind of like a peacock blue, which is just so gorgeous. It has got a back pocket here to slide things in. And of course, oh no, I thought this was a care booklet. Is there an authenticity card? Yeah, all of the information is back here. And I'm not sure whether or not Gucci comes with an authenticity card because it's been so long since I've bought a Gucci bag. I had a black leather Gucci bag that had the double G's stamped and imprinted. I've never really loved the, you know, the light brown kind of logo, but when there's a subtle logo there, I like it. I had that for years and I carried it and loved it, and I sold it to a friend of mine. But this is just gorgeous. I think that this would work in a professional corporate setting. I think this would work, you know, nights out with drinks or whatever, and you could dress it up, dress it down. This would look just as chic with a business suit or a chic dress as it would with jeans and a white shirt, which you guys know I love. So with that, that is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed part 1 of this haul. I have saved everything Chanel for part 2. So if you love Chanel, if you love luxury, please stay tuned for that. If you like this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you like this channel, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any luxury haul, beauty type of information. And I will see you guys next time.